Hey, just before we get started, I wanted to let you know that there are some lesson companion files located at the web address that you see there. These are the same file that I used during the video. So you can watch the video and you can do what I do for practice. Anyway, you go out to the site, you can find them easy enough. Well, anyway, that's enough of me. Let's go on and get ahead with the lesson. Welcome to making a multi-column, 3-column table of contents. Now there's 7 basic steps to this, and you're going to be surprised at how quickly and easily we get through this. This is not hard, it's just a few steps you have to go through. First thing we'll do is we'll insert 2 section breaks next page to square off one piece of paper for our table of contents. Next step, insert 2 section breaks continuous, so that we can insert our area for our columns. We're going to make a fast margin adjustment, then we will insert our 3 columns. Then come the 2 things you know. We'll insert our table of contents, we'll format our table of contents. Last but not least, we will insert 2 column breaks. Optionally, which I'm going to throw in, I'm going to show you how to put a little box around the table of contents. You don't have to do this, but you might want to know how. Anywho, that's enough of me. Let's get on with this, starting our multi-column table of contents. Okay, here we have a document, Common Household Pets, and as we can see from the navigation pane, our document is already set up. They've used the heading styles in the styles box. Our document is set up, so we don't need the navigation pane anymore. Let's kill that. Now let's start with our 7 steps, putting in our table of contents. First things first, we need the paragraph markers. We absolutely need these. Go to Home, click P, turn on our paragraph markers. Let's insert our sections, not the bottom P, but the second to bottom P. Go Page Layout, Breaks, Section Break, Next Page. Click. That's the first, the second one, not the bottom P, but the second to bottom P. Page Layout, Breaks, Section Break, Next Page. Click. Scroll up. There's our 2 section break next pages. Now I'm going to click and hit enter several times, give myself some room to work with. Focusing. Now not the top P, not the second one, but the third P. Put the insertion point there, because a section break continuous will put on the line above. Third P, page layout, breaks, this time section break continuous. Click. And that's the top one. We're going to put in one more, not the bottom P, second to bottom P, same thing. Page layout, breaks, continuous. Now in between these 2 section break continuouses, in this area in here, that's where our 3 columns and our table of contents is going to go. So keep your insertion point inside, in between those 2 section break continuouses. Okay, not the first P, but the second P. Now we're going to widen our margins a little bit. Go to the little square box by page layout. Click on margins. Your left margin, change to 0.5. Your right margin, 0.5. Make certain that it says this section. Click OK. Now we've got more width across here to work with. At the second P, now we're going to put in our columns. Page layout, columns, go straight to the bottom, more columns. Now we can either click 3, which is what we want, or we can type in 3. It doesn't matter, they do the same thing. Make certain that this box equal column width is checked. This works best when all column widths are equal. Okay, now the spacing, myself, I'm going to change from 5 to 0.3 so I get even more area for my table of contents. Again, this section, click OK. Now we've got 3 paragraph markers for our 3 columns. Now I'm going to hit enter several times to give myself lots of space for my table of contents. You can always delete these later, which is what we're going to do. Not the first P, but the second P, we're going to insert our table of contents. Go up to References, Table of Contents, straight down to Insert Table of Contents. Click. Go straight over to Options, click Options, No Styles, Yes Outline Levels. Click OK. Now we're going to go straight up. No, we don't want hyperlinks. This is for print. Going to Show Levels. We only want to show 3 because that's all we've got. From Template is good. Tab Leader is good. All those are good. Click OK. Pow! Now there's our table of contents all in the first column. This is good if you can do that. Okay? When it's all in one column, it formats a whole lot better. That's what we're going to do next. Click on your table of contents. We're going to start formatting. The first line of your header's level 1, select including the P. I'm changing the font to Verdana, going with 16 and bold. All our heading 1s have changed. Let's go to the first heading 2, select it all. I'm going to change it to Arial, and I'm going to go with 12. Now all our heading 2s have changed. The first heading level 3, I'm going to go with the smaller Tahoma font. Okay, now I'm not done formatting yet. I want to change the indent of my level 2s. I want them to scoot in a little bit more. Select the first heading 2, right click, go to Paragraph. Okay, where it says Indentation. Alright, my left indent is already 0.15, but I want it to scoot in a little more. So I'm going to go with 0.2. Click OK, and now all my heading 2s have scooted in. I want my heading 3s to scoot in even more. So select the first heading 3, right click, go to Paragraph, Indentation. I want it to come up 0.5, scoot in a bit more. Now we can see our fish headings 1, 2, and 3 way in there. Now, that's all the formatting I particularly want to do. So, now let's put these into 3 columns. The first group, at the very last P of your very first group, hit enter. That separates them. Of your second group, do the same thing. The very last, hit enter. And even your third one, to keep your spacing good, hit enter. Now, up to the first P, right at the end of your first group, we're going up to Page Layout, Breaks, and Column Break. Click. Now you see what we've done? Now we're going to go to the P that we created. We're going to, again, Page Layout, Breaks, Column Break. Pow. 3-column table of contents. We're not done yet. First thing I got to do is delete off all these extra P's, extra paragraphs and lines that I've created. Now there's our first section break, our second section break, and section break next page is the end of our piece of paper. So I'm giving myself some extra room. Up above your top section break, that very first P that I said skip, we're going to type in Need table of contents. We're going to format that real fast. Bookman old style. Going with about 20 italic and center. Okay, let's go to home. Turn off the P's real quickly. And there you have table of contents in 3 columns. Scrolling down, you have the entire rest of the page to do whatever you want with. Now, if you want to center your table of contents a little more, turn on your P's, insertion point right before the, hit enter a couple times, and see it'll scoot the whole thing down the page. Now remember, as a bonus, I said I would show you how to put a box around this, okay? And that's what I'm going to show you right now. First things first, turn off the P's because right now they're getting to be a lot of clutter. Go up to Insert, Shapes. You can pick any shape you want. I'm just going with the standard rectangle, okay? Draw a little one just any old where. Now right click, first things first, wrap text behind text. Click. Right click, format shape. Click. We're only going to bother with the first 4, fill, line color, line style, and shadow. So click fill, solid fill, and we want white. Line color, solid line, and I want black because I got a black and white printer. Line style, 2 points is a real thick line. I'm going with 1 because I don't want it that thick. And then shadow, I'm going to take the cheesy way out for a little depth. I'm taking a preset, and I want lighter gray. Close. Next part is real easy. Grab a corner and just draw these and shape the box however you in particular think looks good. Alright, that'll do. And there we have it. There's top of the page. And there you go. There is a 3-column, professional-looking table of contents. That's how it's done. Have you all a good day, and I hope everything goes well for you.